This is One-on-One. Kevin Cummings is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Investors Bank. Good to see you, Kevin.
Good to see you, Steve. Good morning.
Good morning. We are doing this show right after I did an event together with your organization called The Art of Thriving, today and tomorrow. It was the third annual not-for-profit conference. I want to talk about that. We'll talk about some bank business in a second, but what struck me about this conference is it was all about leadership development, all about helping these not-for-profits. What is this conference? Why are you so involved in it? And why commit it to nonprofits?
Well, it's part of our core values. Our core values are the 4 C's: character, commitment, community, and cooperation. And cooperation and community are those partnerships with the not-for-profits. We want to get down to the grassroots people that are serving the community, trying to make a difference, trying to improve the lives of the people that need it.
But you know what's so interesting to me, Kevin? We had some of those people in the studio from St. John's Soup Kitchen in Newark and another scholarship organization that you're really involved in. By the way, plug that organization because I believe you're on the board there.
Right, that's the Inner City Scholarship Fund. It's the Diocese of Newark, and it provides scholarships for inner city youth in the 4 dioceses of the Diocese of Newark: Bergen, Hudson, Union, and Essex.
And by the way, it's important for you. You and I have talked about this because I'm a product of parochial schools in the city of Newark. After public schools, I wound up in parochial schools, and parochial high school, Essex Catholic High School. The Irish Christian Brothers ran it. Unfortunately, my high school doesn't even exist anymore. It's really kind of sad. That's what happens when the economic problems, crime problems happen. You grew up in Jersey City. Talk about that and its impact that it's had on your view of a lot of these issues.
Well, certainly Jesuit High School and St. Peter's Prep, and their whole venue and their whole mission is men serving others. And leadership is all about service. Leadership is about influence, but we want to create leaders in the communities that serve, not self-serving leaders. And really, it's a differentiating factor for the bank and our employees, because the bad rap that the Wall Street banks get, we want to be something different, a different bank that makes a difference.
But again, we're going to talk about leadership culture, or the culture of leadership, which is a big part of what's going on in Investors in a second. But what is the role of a bank in bringing together not-for-profit leaders to do that? I mean, why you do that? Seriously. Because I saw those not-for-profit leaders looking for, I was talking about branding, that's an area I talk about, but I saw them talking about fundraising and budgeting and how to use social media more effectively and a whole range of other issues. You brought those people together, and it's the 3rd year in a row. Yeah.
Well, I've been involved in quite a few not-for-profits, and the one thing I notice is the people are so good-intentioned, and the mission, it's our mission. Well, being a CPA by trade, 26 years with an accounting firm, I said, if you don't have your finances and the business end of your house in order, there is no mission. Essex Catholic went out of business. So these are the things, these are the needs that good-intentioned people, where a bank can help them with our expertise.
Mission.
Exactly.
No money, no mission.
That's right.
Let's talk about leadership culture, because one of the conversations you and I wound up in with one of your colleagues, I'm fascinated by organizational leadership. I'm fascinated as a student of leadership, and people like John Maxwell. You and I have talked about John Maxwell, who's just the best at this stuff, right? Talk about a spiritual connection to leadership. If you ever want to look at somebody who's a great leadership writer and theorist, it's John Maxwell. Check him out. At your place, you believe in it a lot. You live it every day. Talk about it.
Yeah, we're a bank that's on a journey, on a transformation journey. And it began in 2003 when the new management team came in. We decided to change the direction, the business strategy of the bank from a thrift to a full-service commercial bank. Our goal is to be the most significant bank in the metropolitan area, headquartered in the metropolitan area. Well, the numbers, the strategy, that was the easy part. Up here's the easy part. Changing what's here. The longest distance is from the heart, from the brain to the heart. Changing the way people feel, and to accept that change was our biggest challenge. And that's where the change in the culture, change in our attitudes, change in the work ethic.
But what do you do? Is it about seminars, workshops, coaching? What is it?
It starts with getting our employees, getting our staff to feel good about coming to work, to live a purposeful life. We invested over $1 million with this consulting firm over an 18-month period. And it wasn't about banking. It was about leadership development. It was a 12-week course, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Each week was a chapter. We studied companies like Ritz-Carlton,
Right.
Disney,
The best.
Panera Bread, Southwest Airlines. And I tell you, it was moving. We had one woman lose 70 pounds.
So it's about personal
course.
transformation.
It's personal that's what it's all about. And every day we have what we call these quick starts, where people get together. It might be an inspirational message. Every day we have what we call the morning juice, gets broadcast throughout the whole company. And it's these quotes of inspiration, and it's people feeling good, feeling a purpose to come into work every day.
Makes a difference.
Makes a difference.
Has it made a difference in you?
Oh, certainly. It's, you know, you think you're a leader, but here you have impact, you have influence. And that's what makes, you know, gives me gratification.
You love what you do.
If you love what you do, you never work.
So the Jesuits teach you that?
I don't know, I read it somewhere. I didn't.
They taught you a lot. The Irish
Yeah.
Christian Brothers taught me a lot
Yeah,
too.
we're blessed.
We are. Never
And a
forget
good
this stuff.
family. I won the family lottery too.
Good for you. Same here. Kevin Cummings, President and Chief Executive Officer of Investors Bank. I appreciate you being here and also having us be a part of that very important gathering of not-for-profit leaders who are making a huge difference every day in the lives of people who are suffering and struggling and need that help. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Steve.
Appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by Investors Bank, the Russell Berry Foundation, Fedway Associates, Inc., PSE&G, committed to improving New Jersey's economy and strengthening its communities, the law firm of Gibbons, P.C., and by St. Peter's University, the Jesuit University of New Jersey. Promotional support provided by the Star Ledger and NJ.com, Everything Jersey, and by NJ Biz, All Business, All New Jersey. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System.